I am standing in front of Beastland, Mr. Beast's new theme park. Critics call it a cash grab and point to all these issues, from the fact that it's in Saudi Arabia to claims of slavery. I flew over 6,000 miles to Saudi Arabia to find the truth. Is Beastland an unethical cash grab, or is it a revolutionary development? While I'm here, I'm gonna ride a bunch of rides, from the most normal to the most scary. And while I'm safe at home, I'm going to investigate each of the claims against Beastland and see if they are true or false. But let's start with the least scary ride. It's called Lights Out.
This one. This one.
I ruined it.
It's okay.
You can do it. Wait for him.
Wait for him. You've got this. You've got this. Go. Go.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Oh.
Close it.
Close it. They put my camera in the lost and found. I came all the way to Saudi Arabia for this. I will make this video.
Hey, do you have a media or something?
No. They didn't let me film the roller coaster either. First complaint. It's honestly insane to me. They won't let me film. As this video goes on, the complaints are going to become more and more serious, and the rides are going to become cooler or scarier. This is what I need to do. This place is dead. There's like no one here. It's 5 o'clock on a Tuesday night, so that's not surprising. Second complaint. This place is empty / the lines are too long. I'm sorry, how can you have both?
Over 10,000 people showed up to the opening day.
But I did see some people that were saying like, oh, Mr. Beast was so embarrassed and no one came. There's quite a few people there.
This comment says there's no crowd white noise, it sounds oddly quiet. That's so true. It is so sparse if you look at it. Wow, there is no one here.
My brother and I didn't get to try all the games since the lines were pretty long.
Personally, I had barely any lines, and that was one of the best parts about being here. However, apparently a surge of visitation was driven by Beastland. I'm getting a lot of conflicting information. Mostly it points to Beastland being a success and the lines being shorter than a typical amusement park. But this place was only open for 45 days, which does change the dynamic a little bit. Third complaint, price. Apparently I can't ride that ride. It's like costs extra money. I got like the premium ticket. I thought it included everything.
$7 for general admission, no rides, you just there. Beast mode plus $66. God damn!
I just spent 80 real on this card, so now I can ride some rides. Pay to win. Let's get some more tickets. It honestly doesn't seem that bad until you look a little bit deeper. The prices you just heard are in US dollars, and people in Saudi Arabia make less money. In fact, the median income in America is 2.3 times higher than in Saudi Arabia. So the real prices are 16.1, 57.5, and 151.8. That is just absurd. Even if you pay $150, you still have to pay extra for some of the rides.
Focus! Hold!
No! All right, I can play this game. Drop zone.
I do! Look at my team!
In this game, you have to memorize the patterns and press the buttons. Fourth complaint. Illegal gambling for children. Oh boy, I love the world we live in.
There's no gambling here, okay? No gambling.
That's probably for the best. But there is Beastland, where you pay money for entry for a chance at a cash prize.
Whoever scores the most points will win what is inside this golden goal. They will win 1 million riyals.
won, but I still want it to get dropped. Honestly, I don't think this is a real problem, as 99% of the people here are not worried about the prizes. There's really not that much that's good on the prize wall. A maze. Let's try it. My strategy is just run. Run. Lasers. Ah. No problem. Easy. Wrong turn, try again. Let's go. Step this way. And I'm done.
We got the first winner!
Thank you, man. My competitor. Good game, man. Fifth complaint.
This is just a fair. There's nothing unique about this that you can't go to or haven't already gone to.
Fun Spot looks like Disney compared to this place.
If you step into there, you'll realize how big it is. Honestly, I think this is a solid in the middle. There's 100% stuff you could not get at a state fair. And it is much smaller than an amusement park. I rode almost every ride, but it's definitely an amusement park. I don't know if you can see that guy who just fell out of the sky, but that's gonna be me soon.
Let's go, Pete. Our first contestant today. Let's see how far he will go. Will he be able to complete the course of the game? Wow.
I'm literally being embarrassed and failing at kids' games. This is not good. But I did try it again later and do slightly better. But while you watch me move through this, let's move on to the sixth complaint. Why the fuck is it in Saudi Arabia?
When asked for comment, Mr. Beast said that he chose Riyadh because it was the middle of the world and a majority of his audience is outside of America and we have a big Middle Eastern fan base, wanted to give them a chance to participate. Which was then community noted. Mr. Beast has chosen Saudi Arabia because he signed a deal with the Saudi-funded Riyadh season. Everyone who's wondering why this isn't in the US, because the US government isn't going to pay him millions of dollars to do this.
Mr. Beast also filmed a handful of videos in Saudi Arabia and is supposed to launch Feastables in that country. Saudi Arabia is trying to diversify and reduce the country's reliance on oil via Project 2030. Beastland is another initiative to bring entertainment, culture, and tourism to the region. But this leads to the next coolest ride, the Battle Bridge. No! It took a while to move through this, so let's move on to the seventh complaint. This is just a cash grab.
The crazy thing is, Mr. Beast's brand and team is so big that he like outsources this whole thing, shows up for a few pictures, and goes back to filming a video, you know?
I spent months designing Beastland. Probably one of the best days of my life. Just walking around and really obsessing over every little detail.
Unless Mr. Beast is straight up lying, he definitely had some involvement with this creation. My guess is that he described how the rides and the scenery should look, and his team did the rest. From the 3D modeling, the building, and creation of this entire ecosystem. Whether he just did it for the money? Probably. It cost $85 million to create this park. And I wish I knew how much Mr. Beast was paid. My guess is Mr. Beast has had this idea for a long time. And when someone walked up to him with a big pile of money and said, hey, let's do this, he was all for it, regardless of whether it was in Saudi Arabia. Which leads to the second scariest ride, the slingshot. Are you ready? A little bit, yeah. Eighth complaint, slavery. This is when the video gets serious. I scoured the internet with over 40 sources to find the truth. Here's what I found. A full list of the sources, as well as the facts they are related to, is in the description. Saudi Arabia used to have the kafala system, which is also known as modern slavery. This is the worst of the slavery in the region. However, it was recently abolished in June 2025. Due to the timing, it's extremely unlikely that workers on Beastland were under the kafala system. So we're good, right? No slavery? Well, not exactly. Severe labor abuse still exists, especially among migrant workers. Being forced to work 18 to 20 hours per day, wage theft, and harassment. This issue is severe because out of Saudi Arabia's 35 million citizens, 13 million are migrant workers. And from a variety of sources, being a migrant worker in Saudi Arabia is awful. The International Labor Organization recently filed a complaint, which Saudi Arabia tried to dismiss. But what about the workers in Beastland? Standard Saudi Arabian law mandates a 48-hour work week before overtime. I did find this website, which lists jobs for Riyadh season, and they pay well below a living wage. A living wage is about 3,000 Saudi Arabian riyals a month. I'm going to make some educated guesses, so take it with a large grain of salt. Those building the park were probably pulled from the same pool of labor that creates other construction projects in Saudi Arabia. The same organization that paid people less than $2 an hour and forced people to work 60+ hour work weeks. A 2024 documentary exposed 21,000 mysterious deaths. In some ways, it seems like Saudi Arabia is making progress on labor relations. For example, they've recently banned working in the sun for 3 months. They also signed an agreement to support fair work environments. They updated labor law penalties to protect workers' rights. However, labor complaints continue to arise, and a severe history of neglect and abuse is a real problem.
Beastland! Just a heads up, the park closes in 1 hour. Get in line for that game you've been thinking about.
I need to do the free fall. Bad news? It's closed. Beastland. We have some unfinished business. Unfortunately, I was mostly out of the shot when I fell from the sky. But the video isn't over yet. Most people either simp for Mr. Beast.
This is crazy. They literally have the tigers.
We're going to Mr. Beastland! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
This is the Beast store here, so I think it's all Mr. Beast themed items that you could purchase. Let's go inside and get some Beast merch. Beastland sweatshirt.
Nice to meet I'm never washing this hand. Hey.
I'm never washing this hand. All right, bro. Have some self-respect.
Or go to the complete other side and hate on the project.
I'd say it's worse than you could imagine, but actually, don't sound great anyway.
I think it's a severe issue that unethical labor was almost certainly used in the creation and construction of this park. Mr. Beast did a great job designing this park, and it was a success for him and the Saudi Arabian government. As for the workers, it may be a mixed bag.
Can I open up a theme park in America next year?
Bye-bye.